So a lot of people ask, what is community building? What are you doing? And essentially, it's exactly what it sounds like. A community is the place where you live. So your neighborhood. If you had a neighborhood, and you'd have to go back a few decades to have a neighborhood like this, but a neighborhood where you knew all of your neighbors, and if you needed something, they were there for you. That's what we're doing in a digital space. It's not tied to a specific platform. It's not just a Facebook group or an email chain. It's a group of individuals who exist collectively wherever they are in the world, but they're in your community because they're there for you. They're there for you to learn from and to share with. If they have needs and you can fulfill those needs with the information you have, you freely give it to them. They are not a list of leads. It's really important to realize that a community is not just a list of leads. A community is a group of individuals who come together for a common goal to share information, resources, and to make sure that everybody benefits from being in the community. Community cannot be just centered around your business and your business needs. So in a community, you have to have a non-monetary goal. Because if your goal is just to make money from the people in the community, they will smell it a mile away. And the reality is while we all need to increase our income and we're doing this as a part of our career, we have to have a reason to give. And they've got to sense it. So it has to be authentic. So what are you trying to give to your community? If you are a realtor, are you trying to make sure that affordable housing is available to those in your community? Or that the knowledge of how to buy houses and to have ownership, to build wealth is available to the people in your community? Or perhaps you're more in line with the financing of home purchases. Do you want people to understand all of the programs available to them so that they don't waste money? Now, in the interim, as you provide value, the market will reward you. You will make money for the value that you provide, but it has to be with a non-monetary goal. So some people have various things that they call callings. So you have to be called to something. There has to be something that is pulling you or drawing you toward your community so that they can sense it. If a person within your community is hearing your content and listening to you and they're not gaining value, they're not going to sense that you want to do this for any other reason than to make money. And they'll opt out. They'll move away. It's kind of like if you lived in a neighborhood where no one had your best interests at heart. People would steal from you, lie to you, and not look after you at all. Your entire goal is, how do I move out of this neighborhood? That's what you're thinking about. So realistically, if you have built a community where individuals are being lied to, deceived, cheated, and there's no value that you're bringing to them, then people are going to opt out of the community. And it's a lot easier to move out of a digital community space than it is to move out of a physical one.